Hello YouTube friends, this is video number 2 in the Decorate With Me Office series. In the first video I shared the steps that I took to paint this absolutely classic half moon desk. And today I'll be sharing how we created a true work of art on the ceiling. I am a huge fan of using stencils to create custom looks. And my friends at Cutting Edge Stencils let me pick one out to share with you. The result turned out to be literally a dream come true, and I can't always say that, so I'm excited to share this video with you today. And I'll be sharing a little tip for those of you who may be struggling to select accent colors for your room. So come on in and let's get to work. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Decorate With Me series for my office. So in today's video, I am doing an experiment on the ceiling tray with tone on tone, basically meaning I'm using one color of paint and creating different variations with it. And the way that I'm going to do that is with, if you guys remember in the first video, I used a champagne pearl glaze effect. And so once I get the tray painted, the primary color, which is, I don't remember the name of it right now, but I'll put it in the description box for you. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to mix just a little bit of it into that champagne pearl glaze. And the idea is to have it kind of shimmer during certain parts of the day or when a light's on, and then look a little more plain during other parts of the day. And I'll be doing that with a stencil sent to me by my friends at Cutting Edge Stencils. So I'm going to go ahead and get the tray painted and finish taping it off first, and then paint it, and then I'll show you guys what's going on in this noggin up here. Purple has always been my favorite color, and I knew I wanted to incorporate it into the office as an accent, but I really struggled with finding one that wasn't too dark or too gray or too pink. So I took a trip over to the Home Depot and found out about a really cool tool that they have that I wanted to share with you. They have a digital paint center there that will allow you to basically enter some basic information, answering a couple of questions, and assist you in picking out the perfect colors for your project. This was great for me because I already knew I wanted purple as an accent, but then I was able to narrow it down to a calming purple versus an energetic purple. It really streamlined the process for me and took a lot of the guesswork out of what I was looking to do, and I highly recommend it if you haven't tried it. And boy, were the selections spot on. So I went with their recommended accent color of mulberry stain in N110-2 to complement my primary color on the walls, which is sailcloth. And of course, I used the Lily Scroll all over stencil from Cutting Edge Stencils to create my masterpiece on the ceiling. Now, I have done stencil videos for you in the past. If you would like a step-by-step video on how to do a ceiling stencil, please let me know in the comments below. This is a little more advanced than for someone just starting out with stencils. The most important tip that I can give you in any situation, whether you are a seasoned stenciler or you're just starting out, is that less is more regarding the paint on either your brush or your foam roller. Once you get your utensil doused in paint, you want to make sure you get pretty much all of it off. I do that by using a paper towel. And I prefer to use a brush rather than a foam roller because I feel like it gives me a little more control, and I like to take big circular motions like you see me doing here. The idea is to have enough paint on your brush to give you ample coverage, but not so much that it bleeds underneath the stencil. So you want to make sure that you're not too aggressive with the pressure. And this is just a demonstration. This is not the color I used in the actual stencil, but it was a great way to show you what it looks like. The color I used for the actual stencil is the same
finish that I used on the desk, which is the General Finishes Champagne Pearl. It's a glaze, and this is a great shot because the ceiling is actually completely done, but you have to really look hard to see it in this particular light, and that's exactly what I wanted. Certain parts of the day there's just this beautiful shine, and in other parts of the day or different lighting you can barely tell that it's there. It was the exact design concept that I was going for from the very beginning. It turned out perfectly, and I actually didn't end up mixing in any of the mulberry stain. I just used the glaze as is, and I am so thrilled with the results. So I hope you enjoyed watching this project come along. It was a labor of love, and I'm excited, you guys. So in next week's video, I'm going to share what I pull together for storage solutions. So I'll see you back here next week. Until then, love and peace. At the millionaire.